Giveaway. Giveaway. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Grabbing on my nads, listen up.
Yeah. So this is the long-awaited giveaway episode for the ropey podcast, and this is episode
Seven.
7 of series 2. So yeah, fucking hell, we've been having a mare setting this up and getting started. So already, well, hours late because you've been in work.
I mean, we were supposed to do this yesterday.
Yeah, we meant to do it yesterday, but lockdowns restrictions are over now, so...
And we absolutely had the day sesh.
Yeah, we had it off, so Saturday we went out at 12. Thought it was a good idea to start early on the boozing.
Up the lays, fucking lays.
Next thing you know, I'm a gin drinker. Spud's normally a cider or anything, or whiskey or rum or anything.
Anything will do.
But yeah, we decided that white wine would be our drink of choice. So
yeah.
Between 4 of us, we ended up polishing off the whole list. The whole list.
Many. We went. So the idea was what we go to. Was this 3?
3.
It was 3 pubs because you had to book 2-hour slots, and then the last one, the guy was just like, "Yeah, fuck it, you can stay." And so the first one, just a casual 2-pinters.
That was it, yeah.
And then we went to the second one in 2 hours. We done the whole list of bottle of white wine.
So yeah, white wine's the new lick. Get you lick up. Wow. Yeah.
Every time you take a sip, you're like, "Oh, that's a bit of a nice one, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit of a nice one, isn't it?"
Went from complete novices to fucking experts by the end of it. But boy,
oh, fruity with some sour undertones.
But boy, it fucking rocked us all.
Oh, do you remember ordering the one that I think it was the second one, and we only had like the ice bucket or the cooler,
Yeah.
and the woman was like, "Do you want the cooler?" And like we were all sat there like, does it keep it cold? And I just turned to her, I was like, "Yeah, no, you can tell we don't drink wine."
No, definitely new to this game.
And we still just had the 2.
Literally.
We had just the one fucking thing, and we kept on swapping the bottles. Like, "No, that one needs to be cooler. Get it in."
So yeah, we can understand now why Karens love a bottle of wine on a nightly basis.
Although I don't understand how they could get up the next day.
Oh, 100%. I was finessed.
Oh.
Boy, I was finessed. And Spud can't walk.
It was...
Spud's got battered off leg.
It was one of them, like, I'm sure loads of people have had this one where you haven't got a fucking clue. Like, you wake up, you haven't got a clue what happened.
You just got some mark.
And then when somebody says something, you're like, "Oh shit, yeah, of course I remember that." And just more and more things start coming back. You're like, "Oh fucking, what am I doing?"
Funny. So apparently I was commentating of him stumbling out of the pub. Going,
right.
Whoa!
So we'll set the scene. Right? We're in this like little pub down some little side streets, and there's obviously the whole one-way system now. Yeah. So you have to go in one door and then you have to literally come out like a fire escape.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point you can't see fuck all. So we're in there, and Tom never steps foot inside the whole time. Never. Not once.
Nah.
So I'm just coming in and out speaking to him and stuff. Coming in, and this one time, I'm obviously I must be far too licked at this point.
It's just when it's hit you because you've been sat inside as well. I think that's what I didn't want to give in to. I was ready to just stand up all night outside in the cool air.
It's like if you sit down, you go to stand up, like,
and you're like, what? And when that fresh air hits, boy, your head is spurred.
And it's like, so I go to leave just to go outside and speak to you and that, and I must have. I don't understand how the stumble first started, but I missed the entire step, and it was a car. I'm sorry, whoever's car that is. It took a fucking battering. Right?
Took a straight Charlie.
Honestly, and I came flying out the door. My legs are buckling. I'm like, trying to stay up, and all I can hear is Tom in my going, whoa, whoa. It's like a fucking competition to see if I can stay up. I'm like battling my head. I'm like, fucking oh.
And no, the car took
and I just smashed into this car, and to this day, my leg is still battered off.
So yeah, we are feeling a bit ropey still. It's now Monday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then fucking every time I'd come out and speak to you, you'd be like, oh yeah, look at my spew over there. I fucking spewed loads.
Yeah.
It wasn't me though.
Forgot.
Told me you spewed about 50 times.
Living up to them initials and a TC and that. Tacky spewed everywhere apparently.
Everywhere.
But yeah, one me.
Was it even a...
No, one me, but I don't do
was
that.
it even a tacky, or did it?
No.
Were you just like, oh,
it was
fuck,
planned.
here we go?
It was planned. I think the rain started and I started getting some Dido music. You know?
My tea's gone cold, I wonder why.
And then I was like, oh no, it's happening.
Oh.
It's happening. So yeah.
Did you do the whole... talk me through the technique of being sick. What did you go for? Did you go for the lean over?
No,
right?
I went for... I can't even remember spewing. It's been 2 days and I'm certain it wasn't me. But I know full well it was me.
Honestly, I smelt your breath, bro. Yeah, it was you. Honestly,
that's class.
nah.
That's
I
class.
reckon you did the... You went to come inside and you did the whole... You know when you start going...
Yeah, yeah. I hope it wasn't one of those ones where you start trying to talk to someone and then you just go mouth fill so you get
Or like, because of how violent it comes up, a little bit squirts out the side of your mouth. You're like, oh!
I don't think it was that. I think I was a bit composed with it. I didn't get kicked
on,
out.
hands
so,
on the knees,
yeah,
like.
I don't think I got kicked out for it, so I must have been
I mean, you
quite
didn't go
discreet.
in, so
No.
you wouldn't have.
Might get kicked off the street and that. Fucking hell.
Oh, it was class.
But yeah, lockdown's officially lifted here, and it was class. It was
And we had lift off.
Oh, it was litty off.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, those wines done me. So yeah, I woke up yesterday. But I think so we started at 12. I went to bed. So we went at 12 midday for lunch, and then I didn't get home till 5 a.m. So that's a solid. It's a solid,
good one now.
I don't even know how many hours that is. 17. Almost like.
No, it's 15. Because 12.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, 12 until 12 is 12.
Yeah, so 17.
Plus 5.
17.
Yeah, it is. 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so a full solid 17 hours of on a razzle. Fucking hell. No wonder why I felt so fragile yesterday.
Jeez.
Yeah, there was absolutely no coming back yesterday. I just had to go to bed. It was one of those ones where you get to about 6 o'clock in the night. You're like, I feel like I've been awake for so many days.
Just been hit by a fucking train.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But then I always look forward to the day, like today, the day after when you go out and you're like, oh yes, cannot wait when you wake up. And then I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I feel
like it. What did you say? I'm getting ill.
Yeah, I woke up. I said to Claire, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm getting ill.
I'm getting ill.
Yeah.
I'm getting ill.
Just had one of those Monday blues days where...
shit, I woke up this morning.
Well, you had work.
I didn't want it. I didn't want it at all.
And you had to go to Bristol as well, didn't you?
Yeah, no. So I worked in Cardiff and then I had to drive up to Bristol to drop off all the footage and shit.
Yeah.
But the drive was fine. Like, being out in the fresh air was fine. It's just that initial wake up where you're just like, I don't want to do it. No. I don't want to do anything.
You're like Undertaker. You're like,
you got fucking... You need to down a bottle of fucking Gaviscon.
Literally.
Like,
it was man, I needed a Rennie.
I need a Rennie. I needs many Rennies.
Oh, God. But yeah.
It was one of them nights, so like, everyone has it. It's like, you feel like shit when you get up. You don't want to know what the fuck happened, but then when you find out you didn't do anything stupid, it's a class night.
it's like one of those ones. I remember being like blackout drunk, and I haven't done that I haven't been that drunk in a long while. But I remember being blackout drunk, but in control. Yeah, like that was the best part about it. Like I remember just stood there at one point, just having a little DMC with myself, just having a little deep meaningful with myself. I was like, right, you've got this. You're in control.
Just let's have a fucking nice breathe.
Yeah. But yeah, it went well, successful.
I remember being in the second place and looking at you, and your eyes are on you like this. You're like, uh-oh. And then we got the 2 bottles of wine in, and I was like, oh my god, here we go. Here we go. This
Sometimes
is it.
it's either I have like 3 stages of being pissed. I'm either in like repetition mode where I'll just say something constantly.
Yeah, you did that.
And I was in that one. I remember going, I am lit 100
Yeah, lit 100. Yeah, you do.
I was going, I'm lit every 2 seconds.
Lit.
I remember being lit quick.
What are the other stages?
The other stages are either just passed out slurring where you can't speak and you can't say a word.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know what the third one is. It's like you either just get really aggy and you just want to get in beef mode. But you don't ever actually have a scrap. No one wants
you couldn't
be
like in that when you're at that stage, you can't function.
If I was
body
swinging
parts.
a punch, I was doing a full 360 and punching myself. I would have licked myself out.
And then I'm lit. Yes.
But yes, that was successful. I'm not planning on going out now for a bit. I think.
I always say that.
Yeah.
And I to be fair, I always stick to it, and then. You get that when that one thing is organised, you're like, fucking right, that's it, I haven't been out for time.
Yeah. I know, I do prefer that though. I'm not one of those people now, we're both kind of like that, innit? It's like some people are still going out on a weekly basis, and I'm just over it. Like.
I can't. It's not that I'm over it, I just can't.
No.
I can't.
I know, you're only 26, I'm 24 or 4.
I fell 4.
And then feel like, yeah, the hangovers hit different now, innit? The hangovers definitely hit different.
Consider it like I've drunk less than I did
in previous times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And like I have drunken less and felt worse.
Yeah.
Like I drank way more and felt alright, but because I think because we were just drinking one thing the whole night, we were alright.
Mixing.
We weren't mixing. We're not gonna wake up fucking spew everywhere.
And you weren't out moving realistically.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I go out and I'm like dancing or whatever, then I start getting battered. That's when my head starts rumping. If I'm grooving, that's when my brain feels like I'm just getting sloshed everywhere.
Where were we? I think it was the old bunker in town.
Yeah.
And this probably explains why you get headaches. But we were in one of the, because it was like, it had like 2 or 3 rooms, didn't it?
Yeah.
And one of them was usually empty all the time.
What, the mirror
and
one?
it was just
back?
bare fucking loud. And you'd walk up to the speakers, put your ears on, and be like, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I don't know why I remember that so vividly. So you going, can't hear it, talking to a DJ like, I can't hear it. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I do love being absolutely wrecked, but to be fair, that I remember being in there, and I got home one night, and so I think someone had to pick me up from town because I was in such a mess that I had my jeans off. I was stood in my boxers and a t-shirt like a proper little neat, and then I woke up in the morning.
In town you just?
Oh yeah, I stood there with my jeans off. I was just in a t-shirt and boxers in the middle of the centre, and I remember waking up in the morning. And someone said to me, like, I can't even remember whoever it was, dropped me home. And I bought a brand new fresh pair of Vans just to go out that night. And I was halfway home apparently, and I just opened the window, launched them out of the window, and apparently said I didn't need them. And then I got to my front door. I've had to knock the door. I didn't have my keys or nothing. So my dad's answered the door. I'm stood there in my kegs and a t-shirt. He was to me like, what the fuck's going on? And I woke up, no wallet, and then one of the boys messaged me in the morning. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've got everything of yours." And I was like, "How has that happened?" And he was like, "The barman found me and said your mate's just handed me his whole wallet."
Oh yeah, I remember.
He was like, he handed me his empty wallet and every card individually in them. Oh yeah, I've been lit sometimes.
Lit.
Oh, it is classic.
But that one. On Saturday,
can't hear it.
That one on Saturday was one of the best we've had in a long time.
While. Yeah, I haven't had a funnier night out in a long while.
It's always nicer when it's nicer to hoe as well, because you can just fucking
yeah.
If you can stand, you end up just walking home.
Especially in this apartment now that we're in, I find it so much easier because I feel like I'm so much more closer to everyone.
Yeah.
It feels like walking home is the one. It gives you those 20 minutes to kind of just breathe. Or something just happens. So there was hella scraps, bare feds.
I do. This is another thing about being drunk. You know, like when we used to go to like house parties and stuff. Do you find so? I don't know if I just do this, but you know, like when you go to the toilet or something, and there's a mirror in the toilet, do you end up looking at yourself in the mirror like you're having a piss? You're just like, And the mirror, say like the mirror is like behind you. Do you like lean back around and piss like, just look yourself in the mirror all the time?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Why is that a thing?
I think you've got to look solely. I think you just got to give yourself that evils into your soul, like.
But you just looking at yourself like.
Yeah. It's literally that saying though, innit? You gotta have a good long hard look at yourself.
Fucking.
And I think that's the time, regardless of where that mirror is, you'd be
then,
twisted, like you'd be pissing all over the floor.
But it is. But then why do you need to like lean back and be like trying to find the mirror? Like, why is that a thing?
Because sometimes you do need to have those like fucking eye contact with yourself. Like, come on, fix it. Fix it, you are a wreck.
Sake, it's so dumb.
I love it.
It's so dumb.
Oh, it's class though.
I hope we're not the only guys that do that.
No,
I hope that's a thing.
100% not.
They need to put more mirrors in boys' toilets so everyone can just stare at themselves like.
Do you know what I've seen, right? Speaking of like mirrors, like I was looking at, right, I don't know what it was. I think I seen it on Twitter, and it was like this nightclub toilet, and I think it was in like Holland or something like that.
Yeah.
And so it was so fucking weird. So like it was like separated out into boys and girls, but like where you got all the sinks and stuff like in the middle, and there would normally be like a wall. It was like a big glass thing, and it had all these numbers on it, like vinyl numbers. So like the boys and girls could see each other, and you'd point to the number, like if you wanted to give a boy your number. And I was thinking, what? So he can just see you just having a piss. Like, obviously, you've got cubicles.
Obviously, I was just getting a cock out on the screen.
I'm like, Twitter. I thought I was waiting for the follow-up of some kid just running along with his
with his knobby out.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. But no, this girl's like going like this, and she's like fucking moving around all over the shop. I was like, what is she doing? And I clocked it was all like numbers. So like he can see the numbers. So then if he's taking a number, like she's like 07, all this, like moving her fucking hand everywhere.
And they can see like this. So there's like a camera. What in?
No, it's not a camera. It's just a glass wall.
Oh, like, and you can all just look.
Yeah, so you can see into the man's boy. Like it's like a clear wall basically. And I was thinking, what the fuck's the point of that? Why don't you just go out and meet him by the front thing and just go wash your number? I was like, why are you fucking sliding your finger like this?
I mean, you just shit an ass.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine you're one of those guys, like we mentioned, who needs to stand up and wipe their ass after having a shit. Imagine that.
I was just thinking, some of the stupid shit that just happens in like toilets and that, and boys and girls' toilets. And like girls always stand there in like groups of fucking 10.
Oh, a million.
Like no girl goes to the toilet on her own.
Nah.
They're like, all right, I need a wee, and everyone's like, I'm me. They're like fucking hell, all holding hands and that.
There's so many, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I seen it. I was like, what's the fucking point of that? I was like, this is unnecessary.
How do they must like... It must be like a bouncer to go into the toilet. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I just thought it's a bit creepy. And I thought some dickheads,
obviously people are going to be...
out.
Yeah.
100%. I didn't see if there was urinals or just cubicles, because I was thinking if it's urinals...
You can't have urinals, no way.
Like this, yo.
Yeah. There's no way they could have a urinal.
You little pecker.
Oh, dirty that.
It is class. But yes, unfortunately for you, whoever's listening, we're doing the giveaway at the end.
Oh yeah, giveaway at the end.
Stay tuned, and
I mean, they're probably just gonna fast forward to the end.
Yeah, well, unfortunately.
Fuck them. They won't know until they get this far, so they'll have to listen to this.
Exactly.
This far to find out.
But yeah, we just seen then, whilst COVID's still a thing in our eyes, we just seen that Pfizer have got a competitor. Yeah.
So, it's another American one as well, apparently, I think.
Yeah, so I think there's 3 of them now that are in
Is
the race.
I
think so, yeah. So I did have some money on Pfizer shares, like in stocks, but I swiftly moved them out. More so because I just think, what do I want to make money on a pharmaceutical company? I feel like it's just not what I want to do.
Moderna.
Yeah, Moderna and what was the other one?
So Moderna's saying that it does 94.5% effective.
And that was, so I heard that already, like the UK's fucking asked for like, it was something mad, like 110 million units or something like that.
It's so bizarre, like, it's going to be like fucking top trumps. I think we're like, yeah, I got the Pfizer one.
I've got the better one.
I got the Moderna one.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking don't come near me then. Fucking Moderna prick.
I know. I just think that vaccines are going to be coming in thick and fast. So originally I think the Pfizer one had to be stored at, so I think it had to be stored below 70, -70.
Oh yeah, I saw something about is the Pfizer one, yeah. Yeah.
So they were gonna have struggles with that because obviously you only had like 5 days, I think it was, from when it was like taken out of the freezer and thawed, where you had like 5 days to use it, and if not, it turned like obviously a bit dodgy.
Imagine getting a dodgy batch, like if it goes off that quick. Like, sure, imagine.
Don't know, but they obviously had like transportation issues then, or like that was in like talks because where it gets shipped to them or like flown to them, you'd have to get it sorted, like frozen on site pretty much at the airport, and it's just mad. It's mad the logistics of it. I would love to see those meetings, just to work it out. I think for our kind of countries and like more developed countries, I don't think it could be much of an issue.
Yeah.
But I think for the countries, maybe little third world countries and stuff, where the population is like tenfold ours as well.
Yeah.
I think they would struggle.
It's mad, like, just the whole situation. It's at this point, it's now like, do you remember like the arms races and stuff during wars? Who could build like nuclear bombs fastest?
Yeah.
At that point, it's now like pharmacies are like, let's just fucking make it the fastest and we can make the most money out of it.
Literally is. And obviously, I've seen that like Boris is back in fucking isolation now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So he's gone back in isolation, and do you know what? It's so hilarious now because I was watching the news last night, and I was gonna put an Insta story, like I was just gonna chat, because I was like, is it a case now? Because they dropped the question of can you contract it twice? And I was thinking, you little motherfuckers, because that means now, you have to get the vaccine. It's so in parallel, like.
But before the whole vaccine came out, there were studies done that to show how long the antibodies would stay in your body for.
And what were they?
And there was somebody who managed, or a certain amount of people who had managed to get it twice.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think the effects of it are as serious as...
Thing is, right, there's always going to be, with any form of like virus and stuff, like it's like saying you had the flu like last Christmas, and you're always going to get maybe this Christmas coming.
Everyone gets fucking, it's like freshest flu, bro. It's like every September.
Literally, it's like the virus will just mutate and it'll just transform a little bit. And but I just thought it was so funny. Like literally, the only thing that's been mentioned this week is the vaccine. Oh, next thing, Boris Johnson, back in lockdown.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
I wouldn't be taking any vaccine anytime soon.
No, we've had the conversation with the boys, and I'm not really down.
Yeah, so the Pfizer one, I was listening to it. The Pfizer one, it would go basically. The availability of it would be by age, so the older you are, the sooner you are likely to get it. So like we'd be bottom of the pile regardless. Good. But I was like, well, I wouldn't want it anyway right now.
Good. The only ultimatum that one of the boys dished to us was, would you take the vaccine if you so basically if you were going to book a holiday, and like a requirement to go on holiday was if you've had the vaccine you can go, and if you haven't. And I thought, it is quite peak, because that's probably the ultimatum they will give you eventually, because it's kind of like if you go to certain countries with like malaria or just things like that, it's kind of like you have to have it.
There's so many little back alley things like that could, like, for example, I was talking to the sound guy on set, and he was like, well, if there was something that I could take short term that would allow me to go to work without any worries, then I'd probably do it. And it was like, so then if somebody knows that's successsul, like higher up the chain, are they going to be like, well, you're not going to be able to work here unless you've had it? Yeah. Well,
so
like, are they going to put jobs on the line? Do you know what I mean?
You into a point where you kind of just have to say you're going to take it. It's 100% what they'll do. 100%. And you can even quote us on that, because I'm happy to take that on the edge. Because it'll be 100%, like it'll be definitely, I feel like it's going to be a requirement for holidays, 1,000,000%.
Oh, 100%.
And I feel like it's going to be enforced, not even just by our government, by other countries, like, you can't enter our country unless you've had it.
Yeah.
Which, it does make sense, and like...
I would understand it in a few years, because then they would be...
long enough testing it. But I mean, COVID's fucking new.
Everyone's jumping on it. Just like...
I just don't like how they've had like restrictions and that like kind of forced through like by the FDA and that.
There's not adequate there's not been enough time to fully test it all, and yeah, no, there's a lot of shit that I'd just be like,
just
nah.
the repercussions, isn't it? What happens if 10 years down the line
fucking eyeballs start falling out?
Yeah, literally. And it's not even that out of question. Like, it is something that could happen. I don't know. I feel for anyone. I feel for us if we even get put in that situation where you kind of feel like cornered in to take it out of your own will.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how it unfolds. It seems to be changing thick and fast every week.
Like next week someone's going to be like, oh, fucking ours does it 96%.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fucking ours does it 96.5%.
Literally.
Fucking pussies.
Pussies. I don't know.
Fucking nuts.
COVID's a madness.
And it'd be the same like football grounds now.
Yeah.
God can't come unless you've had it.
Yeah. Talking about football grounds.
Yeah, it was a good lead on that. Woo!
So Ryan Reynolds and what's the other guy's name? He's from It's
Rob.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Rob
I can't believe it. So yeah, if you don't know, Ryan Reynolds and
McElhenney
have bought Wrexham.
Yeah.
Of all, I don't even know how it's come into question.
The co-owners of Wrexham now.
I don't even understand it. Like, I need to actually read an article about it, but it's like I was expecting. But neither of them are British, right?
No, neither of them.
None of them got ties to Britain in
Nothing.
any form of sense.
Wales,
I was
nothing.
thinking, is it like a family,
No.
like a thing that's just complete random off
But
chance they bought a football club?
It's the type of thing that, like, you wouldn't put past Ryan Reynolds. It just happened to be Wrexham. Do you know what I mean? Like, like when he first bought the gin company and he did those like funny adverts, and it's like, well, you just wouldn't put it past him to do something stupid like this.
Thing is, to say you've acquired a football club is quite sick. And they've got so much cash flow, and they can put like an injection in the club. Because I know it was 80% or fully owned by the fans.
So Wrexham tweeted half an hour ago. They said, "Tomorrow we take on Hartlepool United as we return to action after 3 weeks. And yes, Deadpool to Hartlepool, we know." That's class. They're gonna get so much publicity on this.
100%. I mean, Wrexham. I don't even know if they ever been like a top
Ryan Reynolds, Wrexham is the name. Yeah. What the fuck is he doing? Like,
I don't have a clue.
How has this come about?
Like, I think they are a club with history. They have got like a lot of history behind them as a club, haven't they?
Are they in the Welsh League or are they in?
I don't know. Because I know they had hardship, didn't they? I think they went bankrupt or they went into like liquidation. And the fans bought them out, didn't they? So they've all got like an X percentage of the club.
It's like a fan run. It's like Newport. Newport say it's like a fan run club.
So then obviously they've just bought them out. And Ryan Reynolds and a guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia have just bought a Welsh club. Because I remember it was in talks, wasn't it? It's been in talks
a while.
For a while. Like,
and everyone was like, "Well, it's just a rumor." Like, no way.
And then they've done that advert. It is mental.
And they fucking... So I think... So the advert they advertise... In like the video they did, they advertise... They advertise a thing called Evo... What was it? Evo Williams Trailer. So it's just a guy who owns like a trailer company in North Wales. They've made a video about it. What the... What the fuck, like?
I don't know. The thing is, right, I can't take either of them seriously because they both play some form of like comedic role. Like the guy that's from Sunny in Philadelphia, he just looks sarcastic 24/7.
Oh, all the time. They both do though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, both their careers have just been made on being sarcastic.
I mean, fair play. He's not with Blake Lively anymore, is he?
Is he now? I thought they were married now.
Is he?
I thought they were married with kids and that now.
She's right. He's winning.
Do you remember that film? What film was she in? Where she was dating the two guys, and they were both like hitmen.
They were competing for her, weren't they?
No, she got abducted. Savages.
Oh, yes.
She got abducted by like a Mexican cartel, and they both went down there and started just laying shit into man.
That film was sick.
So good.
Oh my god, I forgot about that film. That is
such a good film. Because they had... Was that the one where they had... Like, the Mexican guy was, like... He'd go in and pretend to be a gardener. Do you remember? And they used to like cut the grass and stuff of like really famous people's houses, and he'd go in there, kill them, just leave.
Yes.
Because he was like a hitman.
Yeah.
And he would always like some Mexican banjo tune come on. He'd just walk in the house cutting grass, dead.
Oh my god! Yes,
such a good film.
I'm watching. I need to rewatch that.
I think I saw it added on Netflix not so long ago, and I was like,
No
that's
way.
such a banger of a film.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, go and watch that ASAP. That is a classic.
Because the two guys in it are raw as well. It's so sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good film. That is.
What time are we at?
Half an hour.
Is it? Should we start it?
Oh shit! Yeah.
It?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Right, we'll get into it. So yeah.
Let me know when the name's up, and I'll drum roll.
Alright, so if you have entered the giveaway, I left a post up for a week. We were going to do it last Friday. But I thought, well, we both thought it's kind of pointless doing it when we're not doing an episode. So
we'll do it live. Well, live for us.
Live for us, yes.
Live for
2
us.
seconds. Let me see if I can screen record the old iPad. The iPad control center, customize, screen record. Yes. Right. So it's video proof now, you little bitches. So you can't say this is fucking forged or anything. So I have this here by appsortius.com. Certius.
It's Absurtius. Yes.
So yes, we all you have to do is post the Instagram URL. Bam. Nope.
No, it's not having it. I got drum roll started. Ching.
Bap.
Who's getting early Christmas present now?
So Appsortius.
Oh my god, my hands are hurting.
So I think all in all we had like 45 entries, I think.
Everyone's free Air Force One.
Yeah, we had 45 in total.
Are we gonna tag them in the post, or are we gonna make them listen to the episode to find out who won?
I will contact them. I will contact you if you don't get a message.
Or will
me,
we? You gotta contact us.
Yes. Right. So here we go for the winner.
Let me drum roll.
Right. Paste. Here we go.
Oh, you ain't gonna do me like this again.
Ready. Start. Settings. Exclude duplicates.
Yeah.
And we go. Start. 3, 2, 1. Oh, boom! Ollie Smith. My brother. I know who that is, don't worry. It's not random.
Oh.
So yeah, Ollie, I'm gonna guess you're gonna have some in Solar Supply, which is his little thing. So he sells and buys and sells like vintage pieces or Supreme pieces and that.
Oh, okay.
So Ollie,
early Christmas present.
If you've got this far, which I'm hoping you have, because you've just won. So congrats! Yeah. I'll be in contact with you. We speak almost every day anyway. So yes. Let's get it going. So obviously send me your size, and I know you live in Bournemouth way, so I'll send them to you. That's no problem.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's bare far.
Yeah, so he was in uni in Cardiff, I think. But I don't know if he's still here. I'll have to check.
Well, hopefully he listens.
Smashed it, my brother. Yes. Killed it. So yeah.
There we are.
I think that's the episode finalised. So thank you for everyone that's listened this far. Thank you for entering. If you did already enter, we appreciate all the shares, like the follows went up, and good bit of exposure for us. And hopefully,
I mean, there'll be more coming, so
100%.
Keep your eyes peeled, I suppose.
I think for the first ever giveaway, I think that's a solid prize, if I'm honest.
I mean, that's a big prize.
It's a better prize than most people offer. So thank you for anyone for sharing. We do appreciate it. And Ollie, I hope that we can make you Christmas. And sorry to anyone that didn't win. I know everyone's been asking me to rig it. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, the lot of yous. So yes, killed it. I've been Tom.
I've been Spud. And this is No Pee. No Peas.